Good morning to you. It's early on Friday. Clock doesn't show up in my... Oh, it does in my car. 5:38. That's the other car. Just pouring myself a cup of bulletproof coffee, a little butter and coconut oil. And it is, so 5:38, I am heading over to the park to just try to get in 2 miles before the day starts. And try to get back before Anna goes to school. So, just a little dewy this morning. Quite cool, so I'm going to wear a light windbreaker. But we're going up to close to 90 today. And today marks the last day on the forecast for such warm weather. I think that we're dropping into the 70s for the foreseeable future, which is fine with me. All right, let's drive over to the park. Cool, here on the road still, and 5:42, seeing a runner and his German Shepherd. Cool. All right, let's see. Guess the leftover coffee is going to get a little cold, but that's okay today. Let's take advantage of the moment. Parking outside here at the power plant. And make sure I'm not carrying anything extra. Guess I'm good. Thought I had my wallet, but I guess I left that behind. Okay, we're ready to begin. Oh, here comes said runner and dog.
Activity started.
Right. Good morning. Disturbing somebody in the pond. Moon is straight above. Okay, I think I am fully going here. So it's Friday morning, about 5:45. And I'm going to stick to the plan today. Get a little too loose on my plans, but that's okay. I get to feeling good. Something I figured out yesterday. Must have done something differently than before. I was able to directly upload my voice memo into the Spreaker Spreaker Studio app. So I got to bypass my laptop, which is great. One less step, and things can be up sooner because I get a bit lazy. And there are some production things you can do. I'll have to toy with those things. Well, in my broadcast yesterday, I mentioned that I was going to be speaking with Dr. Mark Cucuzzella at a 4 o'clock time. He actually spoke around 5. And a good 40-minute conversation. So it was really good. We had a little trouble with dropped signal toward the end. He was up here during the day. He was at Rodale Press. I said, oh, know the place well. My daughter takes violin lessons nearby, and I often head on over there, as I did this past Monday. So he was doing some training. That's cool. And then he proceeded to Shepherdstown, West Virginia. I'm guessing that that's probably not too far from Jim Daly. So it was a good talk overall. His own father had a heart attack at age 35, and then 45, and then double bypass surgery. I think he himself was 49. I think he's close to 50, but not 50 yet. So,
time 5 minutes. Distance 0.46 miles. Average pace 10 minutes 50 seconds per mile.
Okay. I need to reset when the speaking happens. It's pretty dark over here. There's some lights near where I parked. And I'm going to go to the right, finding the path. There is a little bit of lighting out here, but it's just every now and then, and it's near a ball field. I meant to bring a flashlight. And that would be a really good thing. You know, something I haven't been doing very well. I have not been tracking the mileage on my shoes. Right now I am wearing my Merrill trail running shoes. Ooh, that reminds me. Hope my wife doesn't remember. I have a pair of Solomons I have yet to wear, and I'm already wearing my new Nikes. Today's not really a trail run. You know, it's a paved path, so it really wasn't necessary to wear these. These are more for dirt trail. Let's see, back to the conversation with Dr. Cucuzzella. We talked about some of the drug interactions. He thought that, the heart attack, the telltale warning signal should have been my low HDL. So it was 39. He said that is too low. Just means things are not right in your body. Doesn't mean you're having a heart attack. It just means that you are not doing it right. said the quickest way to raise HDL is animal product fat. So it can be lard, could be chicken skin, butter, cheese, so things that are animal byproducts, either straight from the animal or like milk products. And I have to be careful with milk itself because it gets pasteurized and my stomach can't handle the lack of enzymes. But I do find with lots of other things like yogurt and cheese and butter, he advocated for runs that are just barely like walking. And he said, I think he described it as, in Carlos's terms,
Time 10 minutes. Distance 0.85 miles. Average pace 11 minutes 34 seconds per mile.
so in terms language Carlos would use, it's getting into a glory zone at a really slow pace. As the heart continues to heal. He told me not to shortchange myself, but to realize I know a lot more than I think I do. Well, as I'm reading good sources, he says to challenge the doctor. It's not their decision. It's the plural you, your decision. He is helping you make a decision about your health. He said lots of people will panic if you tell them that you are doing something different on the meds than your doctor prescribes. He says, no, not really. He said a lot of times people will take what he calls a statin vacation. You know, they'll go on vacation and forget to take their medication with them. And for 2 weeks, they'll feel really good while they're off their medication. And he said that should tell you something, you know. Yes, the medication has immediate effect. He said for about a month, it does some repair and things that your body could use help with. After that, you don't need to keep your blood pressure so low. In fact, talking to him about the nausea, he said, you know, when you start exercising, your blood pressure drops. And if it's being kept low and it drops lower, that could be an explanation for the nausea. So I told him sometimes my resting heart rate at night, or the lowest that it hits during my sleep according to Fitbit, is it'll go down to 44 most weeks. I think the lowest I've seen is 42. So for him, so he's an elite athlete. I think he ran the Air Force Marathon in 2:38 or less. I think he's won it before. And so his heart rate is lower because he's a pretty conditioned athlete. No, I'm not. We're on the far end of the park, and there weren't so many utility poles, light poles, such. As the sun rises, it'd be a great picture. I don't like so many poles like that, unless it's a nice pattern and looks cool.
Time 15 minutes. Distance 1.26 miles. Average pace 11 minutes 53 seconds per mile.
Right, coming up on Union Cemetery. A few places aglow with those little lights that are powered by the sun. It's little solar panels, solar batteries. So it's the last day of the work week. For me, it's a half day, 8 to noon. And then at 3 p.m., I have a consult. We're a couple of years past the colonoscopy age, and so I don't know, meet with me, get me cleared, cardiac clearance. As I said, are you on any blood thinners? Yep. So that is coming up. Everybody says the procedure's not so bad. It's the prep, the stuff they make you drink. But alas, things have changed and they have a newer Gatorade-like tonic for you to enjoy in preparation for the test. So ask for it. Otherwise you'll get cited with the big jug of nasty stuff. Kind of makes you want to try out the big jug of nasty stuff just to see. Because I'm sure this won't be the last time. And then you can compare. Nah, I'll go with the recommendation. Other than that, it's last minute preps for tomorrow's free fall, making sure that Dave has all that he needs. He's a good organizer. He's got organized piles. I guess that means run. It used to mean walk, now it means run.
Time, 20 minutes. Distance, 1.67 miles. Average pace, 11 minutes, 55 seconds per mile.
All right, just entering the baseball fields. And approaching my parking spot before too long. So we said we'd keep it short, and today we're showing some self-discipline. Because I hope to get out tomorrow as well. And voila. Sun still has a little bit to go before rising, but the sky is turning orange. Where we stop. Okay, it's the run keeper lady who's a little loud.
Activity completed. Workout summary. Total time, 22 minutes, 25 seconds. Total distance, 1.88 miles. Average pace 11 minutes 53 seconds per mile.
Perfect. All right.